our living room. I'll give you 3 guesses what movie we're watching tonight.
It's the Little Mermaid!
It helps that you have a mermaid in the family.
Hello. This is just a few of my collection. I think I might have a problem.
Yeah.
So, today is a very special episode. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's officially the halfway point!
Woo!
And we have now entered what is known as the Disney Renaissance. We're out of the Disney Dark Ages, and after watching kind of the whole arc, all the way from Snow White, the classic, through, you know, the loss of Walt Disney, the studio floundering, I want to see.
I see what you did there.
Sure you did.
I want to see what did they do differently with the Little Mermaid that relaunched Disney.
Well then, I think we better watch The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Here we go! That's right. What's starting right now is our review of The Little Mermaid.
We sang, we laughed, we cried. I cried.
You cried.
I didn't.
I remember watching this movie as a 16-year-old.
Ooh.
And
16 years old, I'm not a child!
And totally identifying with the whole, you know, I want something different, I want more out of life, and you don't understand me, and I'm gonna have my way, and so
it's not a phase, it's who I am.
and then watching it later as a parent, then you definitely feel more sympathy for King Triton, who's just trying to like protect his daughter. It's a movie that I think all ages can enjoy and relate to. I think one of the things that Disney really got right on this are the characters.
Yeah.
You love every single one of the characters.
It's true.
And they're all flawed.
Ariel's an idiot.
She makes foolish choices,
She
but
got
then
married at 16.
But Daddy, I love him!
But the first act of the movie was all her bad decisions, and then the second act of the movie was just like everyone trying to clean up her mess.
Yeah, it's true. She's a flawed character, and yet you can't help but love her because she's so excited about life and about discovery and exploring things, and that's the way you should be when you're 16. And Sebastian as a secondary character is still hilarious and amazing.
Yeah, he's great. Did you know that originally they were thinking Sebastian would be kind of a British butler type?
Oh.
And then when Alan Menken got in there, he said, hey guys, what if we made Sebastian kind of Caribbean and we changed the flavor of the Under the Sea song? And it was, I think, really to make Under the Sea more of a lively tune, and it totally morphed Sebastian's character, and I'm really glad they did. That was a lot of fun. You can just tell the whole company was trying a little harder on this one, and it shows. And
You felt as if you were underwater with Ariel. I'm no artist, but I think that was amazing animation.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this was actually the last movie that they did entirely by hand. All the cells were hand painted on this one. It's kind of the end of an era of a certain type of animation. Of course, Little Mermaid was hugely successful. I think worldwide it made $211 million or something ridiculous like that.
I gotta admit that first scene, like seeing all the merfolk, I was like, my people. It captured the imagination of more than one generation.
So if you want more mermaid stuff, then make sure you follow Faith on the Bass on YouTube.
I've just found myself falling in love with the music. I was singing along word for word every song.
Look up, Madam Mermaid, be waiting for you in mysterious islands below.
I want more. I want to be where the people aren't. I want to see.
You may have seen me done some negative art in the past. This one, you invert the colors and all of a sudden it's a lovely silhouette of Ariel against the moon. Follow me on Instagram at Doodles for Boredom.
Let's get to the chart. I'm sure there's more things that we're gonna have to say about the movie.
I got a good feeling about this one.
Me too.
Alright.
Me too.
The kiss.
Yes.
Yeah. They really had like the kiss with like the chorus and like all the voices singing. Oh, and they're like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in fact, the kiss is a central plot point.
It is.
If she doesn't get kissed by Eric, then she's, gone forever.
They even said, and not just any kiss.
The kiss of true love.
The kiss.
The kiss.
Sing the kissiest movie yet. Duet.
Oh, no.
They didn't sing together because, well, Ariel didn't have a voice.
It's really a love song, and I feel bad not giving it like a half mark, you know?
What, kiss the girl?
Yeah. Neither of them sang it, I don't think.
Yeah, if anything, it was a romantic duet between Sebastian and the seagull. Sorry, no points for duet on this
But
one.
hit song.
Several.
I feel
Yeah.
like all these songs could be hit songs, honestly.
Yeah. Kiss the Girl won Academy Awards, won Golden Globe Awards, and of course we're singing Under the Sea at the end.
Part of your world.
That was like my jam since I was 3. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember having the Disney soundtrack to this movie.
So you had the Little Mermaid right beside your Duran Duran tape, eh? That's
No,
amazing.
it was probably my cocktail soundtrack. No, okay.
Witchy villain. Yes. The sea witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a demon. That's what Sebastian called her. She's a demon. She's a monster.
Yeah. The sea witch.
It's not even that she's just kind of witchy. She uses witchcraft to
To help poor unfortunate souls.
to help Ariel, and Ariel falls for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Ugly villain.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
say
she's
she's
pretty
ugly.
ugly.
Mm-hmm.
She's got quite the nose and like scary eyes and weird hair and purple skin and a back fat.
And double chin, like she had this
Yeah.
impressive double chin. And I love how the camera zooms in on just her eyes glowing in the dark, or just her lips. Which she's really hideous, but she thinks she's got it all, and she's rocking it, and I love that about Ursula.
Also, lime green. We noticed some lime green villainy happening there.
yeah.
As Ursula was stealing Ariel's voice, then there was a lot of lime green witchy stuff going on. Yeah, we also have bluebirds.
Death by falling.
No. I mean, Eric almost died when he got blown up and tossed overboard on the ship.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
was
death
more
by
drowning.
drowning.
Yeah.
But it wasn't death by falling, but definitely one of the most creative death scenes in a Disney movie.
That's our theory for death by falling, that it happens a lot because we don't want to see the hero actually committing cold-blooded murder.
But in this case, it was like Eric saw the weapon of this bow of a wrecked ship, and he knew he could sail that thing, and he rammed it right into Ursula, who of course was more of a monster by that point.
Yeah, it was
than-
really the only way to stop her and like free King Triton.
Yeah.
I'm glad Eric actually had something that he could do
Yeah.
other than just be Twitter pated the whole movie. I'm gonna find that girl, and I'm gonna marry her. So,
Yeah.
I'm glad that he had some role to play in, winning Ariel's heart and winning King Triton's heart too.
Alcohol.
I don't think there was, even Eric's birthday party.
I think Louis must have been drinking it.
Well, I would think so, yeah. But yeah, there was no drinking scenes.
Yeah, they definitely weren't using alcohol as a humorous plot device, which
Yay.
is a big step for Disney. Because
Yeah. This time they used senseless violence as a cheap gag, with the Chef Louis chasing Sebastian all over the kitchen.
Missing parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ariel's mother is gone, and if you want to know what happened to her, it's in Ariel's Beginning, this prequel that is probably
very
good.
And what happened to Eric's parents?
Well, in the Broadway musical, it says, to honor your father's dying wish and take up the throne.
Obviously, something had happened to Eric's parents. He's being raised by whatever he is, the advisor. We don't really know. You gotta feel for King Triton being the single dad with all these daughters.
I know.
He's
Surrounded by mermaids. I mean, it's just gotta be nuts. How can a guy stand it with so much estrogen and fins around?
So yeah, definitely some missing parents going on there.
Yes.
Dad with a stash.
Yes!
Good job, King Triton. He's got a pretty majestic stash.
It's so
going
long.
And he's also, like, I think the first Disney dad with abs. Like all the
Yeah,
other,
he's jacked.
all the other Disney dads are kind of portly.
Dad with ripped abs. Yeah.
Talking animals.
Yeah.
The fish. Yes.
Fish, the crab, and the dog didn't talk.
But the seagull did.
Yeah.
Ariel didn't speak land creature.
Honestly, Max was the smartest person in this whole movie. He knew from the start Ariel was the one. He used to try to tell, but he only speaks dog, so
Yeah.
pork. Unlikely partnership. Nope.
Unlikely partnership.
Nope. What about Sebastian and Ariel?
Yeah,
No.
Sebastian and Ariel.
It's usually a relationship based on bribery, where the two people don't like each other at first, and then they become unlikely friends. So now definitely Sebastian didn't like his assignment to watch Ariel. Ariel resented Sebastian being around and tattling on her, and by the end they were definitely working together and they grew to love one another. Okay, so let's put this unlikely partnership to a couch vote. What do you think? 3, 2, 1, go! We've got half marks all around except for Jaira. She is our unlikely partnership purist.
I know what we're talking about here, and this is not it.
It's close enough. Give it half a point.
Hated Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I found this one a long time ago when I was watching Poor Unfortunate Souls and pausing at random spots to see Ursula making funny faces. There was a Mickey face right on Ursula's scroll. It's really clearly a Mickey, and I felt so proud of myself for finding it myself.
The classic hidden Mickey in this one is when King Triton is swooping in, and in the crowd you can see Goofy and Donald and Mickey. But we also saw a hidden Mickey in a painting that Ariel looked at. Oh yeah, and also behind the chef on the windowsill there is a bottle that makes a Mickey shape. And so I think we'll count that one too. We also had some cameos. The King and the Grand Duke from Cinderella happened to get invited to the prince's wedding.
The book intro. Era in the book opening has passed.
It's loosely based on The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen.
They wanted actually to do The Little Mermaid for a long time, like stretching back to the 30s. But it got shelved for a long time. And then, as they were working on it, they found the archive footage and some of the character sketches and the story treatments from the 30s, and the team in the 80s made the same story decisions that the team in the 30s did, and they decided to take it in the same direction from the original Hans Christian Andersen tale.
What Walt would have originally done, now they were
Trying to go back to.
Yeah, WWWD. What would Walt do? Or WWWW. What would Walt want?
Resurrection. Yes.
Who was resurrected?
Oh, the king.
Yes.
Sort of.
He didn't die.
Is that living? Being a
was
little piece of
rescued.
seaweed on the bottom of the ocean floor with all his power gone and his mustache almost shriveled to nothing?
Yeah, he almost lost his mustache.
It was not an official resurrection since he was clearly still alive.
Not. Yeah, it was more of a freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was rescued, not resurrected.
And what they didn't do this time was they did not do the long extended 30 seconds of grief. Main character's dead. Oh no, sad. Oh no, they're not. They're fine. Yeah, I don't think we can give it a point for resurrection on this one. Jaira, what is our total for Little Mermaid?
Total is 8.5. Yay! Which is not as good as I expected, but still good.
8.5 points for The Little Mermaid. That puts it right here between Make My Music and The Sword and the Stone. The Little Mermaid is the 6th most Disney movie that we've watched yet. Great movie, we really enjoyed it, and we're really happy to be in the Disney Renaissance now.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And as well, subscribe to From the Disney Couch for more of our faces. There's many more Disney movies to come. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of what is the ultimate Disney movie. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye!
Bye!
Now can we watch the bonus feature?
No, it's a Cineplex rental.
But we can take our tails off now.
You may have seen me do some negative art.
Okay, try it again. Get yourself situated then.
I don't want to hit the tripod with my giant fin. I've done that.